Tell you something. A woman is always talking about what she wants. What about what a man wants? I'm on YouTube and this girl talking about it never good because the women feel like, what about what a man wants? What about, because I've been a teenager and all women have been doing is being manipulated, paying attention to jealousy cousin, jealousy friend. Stop always putting your direction into yourself as a woman. And I'm tired of that. I'm getting tired of everybody knowing what a man thinks and what a woman thinks. You surely don't know what I'm thinking. And everybody want to throw their perspective on what people thinks or what they want. Oh, a woman don't like a man to be nice. They hate men. All right, how what you think on certain women when we approach certain women? How would that turn out? You're giving your own concept on the situation. But why we always gotta focus about women? Because I've been in a lot of relationships. Why a man can't get an attention of a teenager? I've been in a teenager. Why jealousy? Why manipulation playing a part of it? If you only giving your concept about what you want of a woman, what about what a man wants? When a man happy, a woman happy. If a teenager boy happy, a girl happy. The thing about my relationship, look, I'm gonna tell you about my relationship at 14 and 15 years old with Sabina. Her dad had her own money. Her dad, she didn't even need my money. And Sabina dad come with a stack of money in her. Like, y'all gotta know, when I was doing music, like, we used to watch Sabina's dad come with a whole lot of money in his hand, a stack of money. Like, this guy had his own money. I said, damn, my little money compared to Sabina's dad money, like, he's bigger than I'm just a kid. He coming with a whole guap of money. So it's not that my girlfriend never needed. She only wanted something for birthday. Her dad and mama always took care of her. At being a teenager and doing music and doing the things that I do now, doing the things or whatever that, and doing music, and it's just the friends not having nothing. And that's the problem with that is, and like, all right, her mama did something for me. Damn, bam, 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 brought me something. So I'm not really tripping off those things, the concept. But when you got jealous cousins, jealous friends, before Mirza did what he did, Miss Sabina mom already handled our problems. But I don't want to constantly deal with Mirza to tell me what I didn't fight for. One thing, we tried to hang in our relationship. We tried to hold it together. But the main thing I wanted from, I'm spending time. Demira called me weird, and I wanted her to be there. And like, I understand we spend some time with each other, but I wanted to be like, instead of him being there, I wanted her there. And like, you feel as a team, like, when you go in places, you wish that she can just like be there. If you going to CC's with her cousin and Jessica, you wish that she can be there. And all the time that I sit up there with Jessica and Clark and them and the rest of summer, her mind was just, I felt uncomfortable because I wanted her there. So when I'm dealing with those things of her in my head, and I'm just sitting at sees staring at another woman, she's mostly on my mind, understanding it. So when I'm going through those things and understanding why I want her there, and a woman got to understand, a person need to not be selfish and understand and put everything, but I wanted you there and you can't be there. And Demir called me, we're like, it wouldn't be that, man. How was that like? Because we went to see that Hercules movie, which I think the guy off of Twilight. He plays in Hercules and he plays in Twilight. He plays off the Hercules because he plays in a wedding movie, I think. He's a lot more skinny. He plays in a wedding movie when he's getting married in the in-laws. And they get married, and he get married, and everybody have their little wife. One of the girls I played on Hawk, one of the other movies with the Spanish girl. But I tell per, but I'm not gonna let people tell me that that I wanted her there, and people trying to tell me what I didn't fight for and I didn't fight for. I did try to fight, but it's not stop always focusing on a woman. With a woman, a house should be happy with a man is happy and a woman. It takes two. But if jealousy, cousins and friends not having nothing, what that got to do with it? I'm buying mics, I'm buying this and that, I'm buying this and that. But the thing with Mirza taking his problems out on me of what Rick and them and Hayes and them did to him. He went to jail, he did this and that. What Hayes and them tried to beat him up and all the rest of this and that. Don't take your problems on me. Now, one time I stunted on Mirza when I had money. That's Rick. He talked about that money what Rick did. What Rick did when he dissed Rick on the song. When he dissed Rick on the song. So when he talked about Rick and dissed Rick, and Rick still talk about that song, song that he talked about that song. But you're not gonna put me in that category. The thing I didn't like about that, the cops coming at the door one time before, and Carrollton police coming at the door, and I'm watching Peter Pan, and the Carrollton police coming at the door, and what that is, and after got this person Alex gonna get mad about. I feel like Soulja Slim and BG. This person gonna get mad. Oh, what he doing for me? You mad because what I'm doing for a person, mom. And I told Felicia, look here, man. That dude Alex, I know two Spanish Alex in Dallas. One I grew up with Albert, and the one I grew up with Albert and them in Carrollton. The other Alex there, I don't fuck with Demir. I don't fuck with the Demir Alex. He on some pussy shit about what I didn't do for him. I'm doing something what Demir mom and dad asked me of. And when you're doing something for a friend, and people got to realize I have to manage my money. I'm a teen. I'm older, about 18, 19, 20. I have to manage my money. My mama give me my money, but I gotta make sure my needs are being taken care of. My cell phone, but my hand cut. So if I'm gonna help a friend out, or help somebody out, I gotta make sure the money is taken care of and my needs are taken care of as well. So I gotta tell you what certain amount that I can help you out with. So, and I feel like that when I'm dealing, I'm having my own credit card. I've been doing this since 14. I'm working at 14 and 15 years old. I had a job. Working at Big Lots, and like managing my money was the most important thing. Make sure the cell phone bill paid. Make sure every one of those things are paid. I go in the alleyway, and I'm waiting on Sabina to come back one time. Sky getting on her knees in the alleyway, sucking me. I said, I don't get. She actually begging, and I'm like, I'm not even trying to pay attention to it. I'm trying to focus on my girlfriend, and I'm not worried about what they doing. I'm not worried about it. But it's about what I'm not. Like. Come on, it's about what people are doing for certain people. And I'm not going to put Chris Clark's sister in this. Jessica, me and her got our own situation. That's dealing with conflict. I don't want to talk about that situation with me and her. I don't even want to talk about with me and her. So those are the things of the conflict. But I'm not going. I'm buying mics. Mirza's dad didn't like him smoking cigarettes. And I used to go get my brother that to cool him off. And one day his dad hit him for smoking. But his dad like, hold up. Because his dad smoked cigarettes. And it hurts me for her when I saw Mirza's dad and mom and the way they were looking. And they walked. I don't want them to walk away like that. But the point is, when Mirza's behavior, acting the way he's acting, it's going to get like that. It's going to get like that in those formats. You're not understanding the full story of what's going on. I didn't even want to talk to Samantha. That wasn't even supposed to go on as it was supposed to go on. And I'm glad it didn't go on because I'm sitting to a point where I'm Demir told me something that hurt me. I said, damn, I know me and Sabina. And we just got off the phone in Bosnia. He talking about, Mirza talking about Sabina know everything she don't. And it's a little scheme. Because my actions, my behavior wouldn't have did what it did. But I was like, man, I was hurting. Like, literally. I said, you know what? I know we did some stuff to each other and said some stuff that we didn't mean. And I was like, did some stuff in the past. But I was like, you know what? That Demir, I was hurt. I said, this was furious. I was furious with this situation. I said, oh, I know we did stuff to each other, but that pushed it to the point right there, guys. That pushed it. That pushed it to the point. That pushed it. That pushed it to the point. So I wanted that, but I'm not out to let a man to tell me what I did, why I didn't say nothing. I'm getting chewed out. Why you women always focus on what you want? And then when something don't go your way, you want to have a problem. It's about what a man wants and a man happy. I'm tired of it. That teenager, I've been going through stuff. I had to deal with a fake woman trying to play me, baby. I don't need you. I don't need you. I say, you wouldn't have met Rick. Krista wouldn't have met Rick at Rick when they moved in with me in my apartment. Now I want to get this damn straight. Rick was my roommate. He didn't. It was a 1-bedroom apartment in Addison. They was staying in my dining room, like a guest room. A 1-bedroom apartment. I had a lot of apartments and places by myself. Since 18 years old, I had a place. But that's when our government don't want to let people be independent. I told Ms. Lee, you ain't gonna come at me like that. Like I'm a lazy and don't know how to, because I wasn't taught to be quiet. I was taught to talk. We going to Avon, going to thrift stores. We going to job fairs at 14 years old, 15 years old. I'm doing all of those things. Got the big gym. Look, I don't know where you coming at, but I'm not going to let you treat me bad. I was taught to speak up. And that's how the thing's gonna is. And some of these parents and nowadays in schools, they focus on school. You know, Mr. Pouncey used to pass by the classroom and the door stay open. Every time Mr. Pouncey passed by that class, my teacher closed the door. Because we doing something different from the other schools, the other classroom. You keep these kids 6 days in the classroom on books. You need to take them to jobs. I was happy to leave on my first year to go to co-op and go on a job site and fill out an application. The first year I was able to do these things. On my first year, I'm able to leave school early and do what I need to do and do what I want to do. That's something that's more important than what you're talking about. I'm in theater. I'm on a football team. I'm playing drama. I'm in like we doing all of these things. But the concept of these behaviors and not cause for baby. I mean, it taught me back to memory when Sabina, other brother, me and him, not the other person, but me and the little other brother, we had a tight bond. Not the oldest one, but me and the other one. He used to take my chin a lot, and to see him grown is like I was just to see a video. I wanted to cry because I was like, he's got bigger because like me and him used to always to be the other little brother, and to see him get big when he take my jewelry off me and take my jewelry, I was like, I had a moment right there to just to see him get big, and I had a moment like me and the other little brother, because Sabina kept the other person with him, but he used to take my jewelry away from me a lot. And like I wanted to cry because he got big on me. Like I just wanted to have that. I was like, But that's not cool after me and Sabina said our mom said our problem. And I want her to know we'll be good. I know you told me to wait, but don't worry about that. Let's make up for those things. You know, we know what we said to each other before I got this tattoo. I didn't get this tattoo because of of she told me not that. One day her friends was jealous of Mirza's friends and he used everybody and he tossed the phone. And I saw his spirit behavior. I already know that manipulation was going on in the friendship, everybody behavior. So I have to be the one that maneuver my schedule to maneuver my maneuver. But that ain't cool, man. Stop talking about what a woman, you women are being selfish, what a man want. And then y'all want to go gay because y'all can't get what y'all want because you don't know how to understand a man. But it got women right here. I say, Krista, look, you got what you want. I got one kid, you heard me? And you damn right. If I have another kid, you damn right, that's your problem. You do you. My kid is good. I don't have to work. All my kids need my time. Sabina, we can do this all out of. I need her to know we can do this not to send to cause the conflict. But Mirza's behavior got some damn issues, man. I told him to leave me alone. I couldn't take it no more, his jealousy and lies. When he found out Sabina know things that he didn't know. You think Sabina told you every damn thing? That's the difference between Mirza. That's the thing that's between Mirza. You think Mirza told Sabina told you everything? Your mama get a disability, and when he find out I get a disability, he gonna say, "What a bitch." Sabina didn't tell you everything. Sabina didn't tell you everything. Let me tell you about his behavior. Sabina didn't tell you everything. That's the difference between me and you and what you understand. That's the difference between me and Mirza. Mirza better stay away from me. And he gonna start cussing. What a bitch. Stay away from me with that jealousy, my nigga. I know why Sabina and dad and mom said it wasn't time yet. I know why she said it. Now I'm starting to figure it out now. That little bullshit. That little bullshit stunt that he pulled. No, you want to play jealousy, nigga? Get you. The best way you can. The best way you can. Get you, homie. Don't tell me you my brother, nigga, on that conniving shit with them. You down with them dumbass niggas? You go with them. And Sabina ain't trying to talk, don't talk to me. I blocked him, man. I like, it's getting annoying when his dumb ass don't wanna sit up there and do all that bullshit. No, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone. It's agitating when that nigga up that. No, leave me alone, nigga. I got him for tapping with things. No, you telling all that fake love and that fake shit that you doing. So I have to do what I have to do to take care of what things I need to take care of. So when me and Sabina do come back together, if not, we ain't dealing with it. You hear me? But stop talking about what a woman wants, about what a man and a boy of a teenager want. Because I had been stepped up. I had to step up at a young kid. I didn't have that choice. I'm passing Avon out. I'm going to other schools. We're going to thrift stores. I'm at Creekview. I'm at summer school. I'm passing Avon out at Creekview. I don't got time for those things when I have so much on my plate. My teacher kept us on a tight schedule. We didn't get back till 4:30. When we leaving after everybody out. I'm canceling all of my plans to hang out with them, man. I have stuff too. People don't even know my schedule was tight. I was going to summer school. Like they don't even know I was going to summer school at Creekview when I met somebody, and then I used to leave early to go back over there at Creekview to go to my school. And I tell my teacher I'll be late because I'm chilling with somebody right fast. I'm telling them I'll be late. I tell my teacher I'll be late because I'm chilling with somebody towards Creekview Way. So if I'm calling my teacher, and see, y'all gotta understand, my teacher's always having my number. If I'm not there at a certain time, and if I'm late, oh, you supposed to be at school here. Miss Jackson and them, they gonna call. That's just the way it is. Everybody gonna call their parents, and not they can't get in touch with you. They call it. Everybody had a cell phone in our class. I don't know about Steve. I don't think Steve had one. But I know I had one. A couple of other people had one. But this bus driver still asks me about this girl. When I go to Addison, they ask me about him, and Dart asked me about this person. Hubert, I've been watching you since you was a kid. Where this person that always, I said, me and her not talking right now. I don't think me and her got a little thing is we not in our move right now. They always asking about. He been watching this bus driver, and Dart been watching me a long time. He picked me up from the school, so he know who I'm from, Newman Smith. So he been doing different bus routes, and he knows me. So and my name is Hubert, HUBRTSELLERS, and he knows me. Me and this kid that stays in Dallas, he stays in Charlotte. He comes in because my teacher deal with middle school, and she deal with high school. So me and this other kid, we will go to off of Martin Luther King Street, and we would shoot hoops, and we would go on our bikes, and we would shoot hoops by the hotel towards the hotel way. But I'm telling Sabina to stop being selfish. And like you gotta think, and a woman always talking about, all right, me and her had no problem in keeping each other. But you know what the problem I had with Demir and them? I don't like the way y'all act towards each other. Oh, y'all act no, because it's the way we treat it. It's not in the bad, but it started getting agitated. People being in people ear like that. And she used to, I sit in the car with Demir. She used to play that song, Eminem and Brianna song, and be like, how you just, all right, baby, come on, we can't pay attention to everybody. I remember that time. I think Mirza Demir driving because she's saying about how you just gonna sit up there and and play that Brianna song. I can't get that memory out of my head sitting in that car that day. I'm not letting you burn, but you gotta be a girl that's not gonna listen to everybody and what they. I'm moving in ways that we can't understand. And talking about I'm doing all right. We both say so. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not perfect. I didn't dip. I didn't and like I actually after Jack did what he did, I fucked Cora and I didn't even want to. Like people gotta understand that what I'm dealing with. I could have other girls in Irving Church, but I didn't want to put them in there in that situation of people I meet in Irving Church, and I'm like, hold up for a second. Like these people I met, I'm going with Tana and Irving, and I'm meeting girls, and I had them on standby. Like, no, I'm not going to even do that because these energies are different in Irving. But I'm going with Tana and Irving Church, I think Irving, and the energy is different. I'm seeing with other teams, so I had to watch who I tried to bring around Mirza and Demir and them, and or the rest of them. You know, and I was like, hold up, I'm gonna keep my church family or somewhere else. While we going to me and Tanner going to the skate park, and we were just talking about Tanner is the other part of Texas right now. He moved, and Tanner always getting stopped by the Carrollton police. And one day the Carrollton police stopped us in the neighborhood with Tanner, And they let me go, and Tanner always getting out of jail. It ain't fun without me, and it ain't fun. I don't want the music if it's gonna cause the problem and the memories of conflict. And I remember being in that car that day and this Hannah. I had to deal with a lot of other people's behavior. And you think I wanted to be around her? And I told Cora, this is a F thing for me to get back at Sabina. And like she got an attitude, and I told her, "Hey, all right, you could have took it or leave it." And then about five after that happened, I give her a chance. I say, "Woman, you don't know what you like. You could have turned no." So when we dealing with that stuff, how can we understand it? Me and this girl named before it was Sabina. I think before it was anybody. It was me and this girl named Tusha, and me and this girl named Tisha. Okay, and this is before Sabina even came in my life. Okay, I had a lot of relationships. I didn't really too much know Marissa at all. The point of being in that, I didn't too much know. But me and this girl named Tusha, she Mexican. And I'm so sorry that relationship didn't go the way it was because Get Money stopped the way he was a baby, he was drinking. Because the gospel of the lies are what I'm telling everybody, and I'm not telling everybody nothing. So the conflict with me and her and Newman Smith that we are not having a great situation where other people is involved in the hallway and causing conflict. So that didn't go the way I expected because of conflict with others. And if anytime you in theater class and somebody tell you everybody tired of him, everybody talk about him and I'm tired of it. Hey guys, I don't got time for it. And really right now I don't got time for everything. A woman looking down on shit, bitch, yo, this bitch at Waterburger, bitch, you don't know who the fuck you dealing with. Stop worrying about the shoe, this bitch at Waterburger. Stop worrying about the shoes and worry about the intelligence of the mindset. That's why you're gonna go wrong at. We're about to elevate like it's never elevated before in anything. I don't worry about your Nikes. I don't worry about your clothes. And people don't know. I don't have a set clear brand that I wear. You might catch me wearing Macy's, Dillard's, food. You might catch me wearing different stuff. It's not specific to Nikes. I just brought me some Jordan not too long ago last year, and my son dragged my shoe through the mud trying to carry his bad self. So I'm like, hold up. I'm like, it's kind of hard dealing with that. But nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody did. Then Mirza was Christina me and her just talking over there with the queen and stuff, and he want to know what is your business with you and Hubert. I said, hold up. Whatever you got going on here, you need to stop it. Like, man, come on, you all in my business, and Christina don't understand. Like, that's conflict. Demir dating Aguina, And he trying to get me to hook him up, and no, like, come on, I can't do that, man. I'm almost out of school, and these Tavani, they got 3 more years, and they teenager sisters, and everybody else is over there at Creekview, and I didn't want to hook him up. I didn't want to do that, man, because Agwina acting like a dummy. She had like a female dummy, and I told her that Sabina, Demir, and Mama don't want them together, and she gonna tell me if you're right. And then they broke up the next week. And I saw her in the Washington tear, and one day she didn't even tell Hubert, hold up, Hubert, you was right. Right? That's fake. Stop giving your situation about what a woman wants. What about what a man wants? A man deserves to be happy too and not be around manipulating jealousy, cousins and friends. I had to cut my cousin off. He talking about something. Oh, I don't like the way you move, baby. You want to move. You want to do the things that you want to do. That's your problem. I got one kid, and I'm responsible for that one kid. And you damn right I take care of that one kid. When I was in Gainesville, you want to know why I spent my money at? I offer. You know why I spent that money when they pay me that critical pay? You know, Miss Lee said she was proud of me. But right now, we got a whole lot of racial opinions that's going on in this society. And and everybody that I talked to on that phone in 2018 before I left, and I had to cancel. But I would not stand. I told the White House yesterday I would break rules every time your community can't get it together. Every time your businesses can't get it together. My son is going to break those rules, and I want him to listen because his mama gets a disability. I want him to listen because if you don't change, somebody going to keep on dressing you. If you don't change the way your behavior and the way y'all do things in Atlanta, my son is right where he's supposed to be. Because if Senator Ted and the other Atlanta don't take care of y'all, my son go overpower you. And he gonna reach to the president before you and take care of you. I want to make it very civil. My son is exactly where he's supposed to be at. He got a specific mission when he get older to take the black and the behavior of black, and they know who they are. Security guards talking about people in Atlanta, treating people bad. You ain't gonna treat my son gonna take you down. And if the senators and Donald Trump can't do nothing about it, that's on them. But each seed that's been planted is going to be to take care of a black person wanting to stick by the white man and the narcissist rules. My son will take you down, call center. I'm watching them. They don't want to address it. Oh, he's right where he's want to be. God gave me a dream. Me and his mama cannot be together, but he's right where he's supposed to be at. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to come a time. You see what Joe Biden doing? He don't want to address what's going on between you stubborn black and white people in the community. My son is going to address it. One or the other, you're going to be taken down one or the other. He's going to be able to address it. And what you going to do then? Because a black and white man got their opinion? You agree with each other? You had a man talking about in 1980, what make y'all treat us between with slavery? And the white man said, we used to think, now it's black and white thinking certain categories are the pets. Look how the tables are turning. Look how black are acting. Or white and Mexican, look how the tables are turning. God said, I am your pet. I'm your brothers and sisters, and you are God and Jesus' trial. My child ain't your pet. I ain't come to play with you. You better know who you dealing with. I told my lawyer, you better step your big panties up. As a woman, when you dealing with me, you better come correct and with your big panties up when you dealing with me. I'm going to make you, if Governor Abbott tells so much lie, I'm going to make you want to hire your own law firm. She said she got a lot of clients. Baby, I'm going to make you want to go to your own law firm. And when you deal with me, I'm going to win you more cases than anything because God don't lie here. But the next time a call center make fun of me, I argue with the guy from Baltimore. I say, Baltimore, I worked since I was 14. Where the reward at when I got it? Put a person want to argue like they got the privilege and they don't know how to treat people right. Baby, I would not back down. I would not be sorry for what I have done, and I reached out to who I reached out. I would do it again. I warned when I was at Walmart. I warned the workers treat me bad. I was gonna reach out. I said, you know what? I told James on that conference call the same thing wasn't gonna happen like the last time, and they tried me. I wasn't scared to call. But I thought me and corporate was off. It was on a good feet, and I like, hold up, like and I was like, I thought because I called when I was on. I thought we was on. I like, cause they didn't even want to hire me back to say Hubert. They did. They said, oh, we gonna get to the bottom of this right now. But when I came back, this New Orleans chick, she from New Orleans. Oh, something wrong with that baby. They wouldn't have hired me back at the behavior that they wouldn't have found out something. So it's other employees got the nerve to talk about something but they have no business to talk about. I remember that phone call from corporate office before, because Miss Shy wanted to give me all she know. I remember that phone call from corporate office. Oh, we gonna get to the bottom of this right now. But I really want, and we gonna get to the bottom of this right now. I remember that call. But a black woman from Walmart think you know everything, and you don't know everything now. She don't know everything now. I want to tell Walmart, is you still, baby, I can forgive. Let's move past this and make change. Let's create a positive change and do what we need to do. Let's create change. We already say we're going to hire people, 100 people, about 30 people to each store to help disability hours. Certain people got certain mindset and certain spiritual behaviors, certain abilities. The people that know their weaknesses and know their strength, they can help out with the clothes department with the workers. They can help bring stuff. I'm different from everybody. Certain things can be happening. Why? Let me tell you what they do, what people do. I'm gonna tell you something. When job ticket to work, all they do is fill out the application. They don't want to sit with you every time you do it. So when you close out your case, they close out your case. So let's make it a point where Joe Biden's sitting with Joe Biden sitting with Donald Trump. Joe Biden sitting with Doug McMillan and Donald Trump, and already with Doug McMillan narrative. Let's do this where we can create a change. I'm in it for change. Let's create these things for change. Every sit and they have to listen. You understand it? But we're gonna have people that gonna help people with the CBLs come in and at a different time than the CSMs. And the CS, come on, I watch Nash. Nash don't want to sit on her computer. I watch Nash. I've been studying Nash. And Nash don't even know I studied her every time on that computer when I watched her look for positions and look for people. Oh, I need you here for this position. The thing I didn't like about Nash, Neo was already making me uncomfortable. Nash asked me how much you want. I know how much I wanted. But Neo making me uncomfortable and saying words that he should not be saying. But if we get out of line with a manager, get out of line with CSM, that's our job. But making us feel uncomfortable, how can we deal with that? How can we deal with that? Like, how can we deal with that format? And Neo will tell you, her name Neo. She'll tell you, Nash, Nash, she'll tell you she asked me. But Neo making me uncomfortable by saying things he don't supposed to say. Come on, employee can come that confidence, but once the CSM get out of line, she in the power position, you making somebody feel some type of way, cause you have a position. Let's address these things as one. Let's talk about these things as one. And before I even thought about reaching out, I had studied the Walmart about how people getting their manager, and that's why I did not want to get, because I'm getting along with certain people in the store. So I don't want to make nobody go on a strike. I don't want to make nobody lose their job. I gotta find a way to address this with Doug Miller. He came in there. I gotta find this a better way to. I didn't even want to sue them. That's not what I wanted to do. I was like, damn, you making me go through all these legal situations. And I'm like, I didn't even want, I like, damn, man, damn, Walmart. I didn't even want to see you, man. I thought it was the clean slate between us. And baby, I tried to, I'm like, come on, let me just keep it going and keep progressing as things go. I hope the CEOs to understand. Like, let me tell you something. I was at this Walmart the other day, and I didn't even want to. Hold up. I dropped something, and it was on the floor. But I didn't know how to, I was looking at something, but I didn't want to just leave it there, and the employees didn't pick it up. And I was like, because I know if I would have dropped something, even when I was a customer, and I was like, hold up for a second. I'm gonna actually pick it up and bring it to an employee, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I said, let's have change together. I hope Durham Miller, all the rest of the CEOs, other people from other states wanted this. Let's do this together. Let's create a change together that'll push America for greatness. And Durham Miller, this will make an example out of everybody. What love can do, the love of God can do, the Spirit of God. I'm keeping it real with you, and I hope you can keep it real with Jesus and God back. Because he can tell in the Spirit is what that is. Is you going to let God in or you going to deny him? And I say that let's make change together. Let's let the light prosper together. We're going to have to talk a little bit. What's going on, man? Y'all working out? I haven't worked out in a minute. I gotta find my remote.